What is going on, my dude? So we're going to be talking a little bit about Call of Duty next. I said I was going to bring you some information on the topic, so that's what we're doing now. We're going to get right into it after this banger intro. Let's go.
Hey, we back again, baby. Pull up, I'm whipping. If shorty come over, I swear she gon' get it. This money get boring, I'm counting up digits. Bitch, I am the shit and thick milks for my mission. No intermission. Hey.
All right, guys. So bear with me. We're doing a little test right now. So don't leave. Stay for now, please. Don't leave. So we're doing a little test. What is the test about? So a little experiment, if you will. Where's Call of Duty next? So we're gonna get into that in just a minute. But bear with me. Don't leave. So we're doing a little bit of tests. We're doing multiple. This is too creepy, dude. Where are the lights? And so we're doing a little experiment. I'll tell you what the experiment is. All I can say is most of you right here are new here. You haven't been here before. How do I know this? I just do. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but we're going to also talk about Call of Duty next. I told you guys I would bring you a video. I'm bringing you a video. But you guys are new here, so you didn't know that I was bringing you this video. Either way, so we're doing a little bit of on the fly right now. We're doing some research. I have not, I don't know what's going on with Call of Duty next. I was at work all day, so bear with me. It's 2 in the morning. What 2 in the morning exactly? You guys saw it right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of research, a little bit on the fly. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of what I'm looking forward to in Call of Duty next. We're gonna put some live streamed gameplay in the background. I think we're gonna put some Stone Mountain 64. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. Dude's a legend. So either way, bear with me. We'll get into my experiment in a little bit. All right. See you in a second. All right, guys. So the gameplay that you guys are seeing right now might hitch, it might stutter. That is because this was streamed live. This is actually Stone Mountain 64's gameplay. This is not my gameplay, but I did want to put something in the background that kind of fits the bill with this video. I don't want to claim that this is mine. I was not at Call of Duty next, and I have not played the game at all. It's actually 2 in the morning, and I was just at work. Don't ask me why I got home so late. I don't know. I don't know either, dude. So, but there are definitely some new features that we have to talk about. So starting, one of my favorite things is going to be that they have this new thing, and excuse me if I don't know what some of this stuff is called, because COD Next was like 4 hours, 5 hours. There was hours and hours of live stream, and when I went to go check their live stream and what they were doing, I don't got time for that. So, I mean, one of the new features, and bear with me, this sounds sick. So basically what they're going to be adding is some feature where it's almost like a blueprint, but it's a custom blueprint. So you can make your weapon the way that you want it, with whatever attachments you want, and then when you go in and edit that blueprint, then it will do it for all classes as long as that weapon is using that custom blueprint. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but that is going to be one of my favorite things. Also, I want to talk about the health. So the health pool is going to be pretty much the same as Call of Duty Cold War or Black Ops Cold War. Instead of 150 health, it's going to be 100 health, so more in line to what we're used to seeing. But at the same time, they did scale the weapons around so that the health is fairly similar. It is slightly less time to kill than Cold War, and I really enjoyed Cold War. Another thing that I definitely want to talk about is hitbox. So the hitboxes are definitely going to be more forgiving, at least for some weapons. I'm hearing that assault rifles and SMGs, you will need to run a certain attachment to have higher headshot damage. I mean, that definitely sounds kind of weird to me, but hey, we'll try it out. I don't know about other weapons, but either way, I mean, the hitbox, from what I've heard, is a bit more forgiving. So whether you hit someone in the upper chest or the stomach, you're pretty much going to be hitting the same hitbox, so you don't have to worry as much about being precise, which I guess I don't really know how I feel about some of that, but it will be more forgiving and it should feel a little bit cleaner. So in terms of maps, we are getting 8 new maps, or no, we're getting 16 maps. So we're getting 16 maps at launch, but 8 of the maps will be playable during the beta. We have 3 small maps, which are mainly meant for 6v6 face-off or 2v2, and then we also have 5 mid to large size maps that we're going to get to play on as well. One of the maps that I'm definitely excited for, and I can't remember if it's going to be in the beta, is Sandhouse. So it is basically Nuketown after the nuke went off, so everything's all jumbled about. It looks pretty sick. Small map still, and I believe we also are getting Nuketown, and the talk is about 2 weeks after launch we should be seeing the return of Nuketown. Obviously it's overplayed, it's overhyped, and they want this game to launch with all new maps, so I appreciate that for sure, but I also can't wait to hop back into some Nuketown and what other maps might be returning as well. So one of the things that I'm definitely excited for as well is the attachment progression system. I am used to old Call of Duties. I mean, if you're as old as I am, I'm not that old, but let's just say, you know, I'm not 16, 18 anymore. So I'm used to the old progression system where it's a per weapon basis. You unlock the attachments for that weapon on that weapon. Modern Warfare 3 went a little bit crazy with having to use different weapons to unlock attachments for the weapon you want to use that attachment for. I don't understand. Black Ops will be implementing that with the scope, so if you have a certain scope or a certain sight that you want to use, you will have to use that other gun and unlock it to a certain level to be able to attach the scope onto a different sniper or something like that, which I actually definitely really liked, because I like using the Moore's Hexer sight on my sniper, the Hexer scope. I forget exactly what it's called, but I like using the Moore's scope. Low zoom, you know, classic scope feel, little bit of a fat crosshair on the end, but I mean, that is besides the point. So it's going to be on a more per weapon basis, which is great. And then in terms of attachments as well, the attachments are going to be less con heavy. So they're going to have their pros, but they're not going to have a ton of cons, which means the pros might not be as crazy. But I definitely enjoy that, because the amount of cons some weapons have, where you have 4 to 5 things that are hurting the gun just so you can have extra aim down sight or whatever it might be. And there really just is so much to take in. I mean, this event was hours and hours long. The multiplayer section was about an hour, hour and a half, something like that, I believe. And I really did want to do my best to react to the whole thing, chop it up, but I don't have as much time as I would like, and I don't want to do anything super subpar. I know that right now we're kind of doing almost a reacts video without actually really reacting to anything, just with our boy Stone Mountain 64 in the background crushing it out, you know. And yeah, there's definitely a few things that I just wanted to talk about. I'm super excited for the snipers, because from what I've heard, the snipers all one-shot body. So you don't have to be as concerned if you hit him in the stomach, as many hit markers. You know, I don't remember if there was any Juggernaut perk or something like that. So let's cross our fingers and hope not if you're a sniper like me. But either way, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. There's so much to talk about. We have classic Prestige coming back. We saw a lot of things in the trailer in my last video. I upload multiple times a week. If you guys are new here, definitely check out some of my other content. And yeah, it's been fresh, guys. We're back here with my super creepy lighting. It's not that deep. Okay, let's get the lights on. All right, 1 second. All right, we're back here in the normal lighting. Like I said, it's actually not that deep, but I thought it was funny just to be creepy at 2 in the morning about what am I experimenting with on this video. We're supposed to be watching Call of Duty next. What is this guy doing? Either way, so basically I'm trying to see what the algorithm is doing with my channel. So as you guys may have known, I left for about 4 years. Well, you guys actually didn't even know. Go watch my older videos. Hit that sub button, hit that crispy like, and yeah, I don't know if you guys enjoyed, do that stuff. I mean, yeah. But either way, I took a break for like 4 years, right? So a lot of my subs are inactive, and I'm trying to see if I don't notify the subs, will it still check all the boxes? What happens then? You know, because I think one of the things that happens is when you have like a decent amount of subs, but they're not clicking on the video, they're not watching, they're not being notified, that the algorithm says, well, they didn't like that video or they don't want to watch it, so why should I push it out? So I'm trying to see if that's what I should do, and I kind of needed some sort of platform and video to do it on. And I did want to talk about Call of Duty next. If you guys haven't seen my last video, go check that out. And I specifically say that I am going to cover some things in Call of Duty next. Obviously there's a lot more information than I am able to cover at the moment, but either way, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, it's not that deep, but definitely leave a like and sub. Check out my older content if you enjoyed my little, you know, shenanigans in this video. I appreciate you being here. If you're here this long, drop some sort of fancy emoji, drop a flame emoji, because that's super lit. But either way, it's been fresh, guys. You have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.